Convincing margins, although neither of those was at the Junction Oval. Our replay tonight begins at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter, and with me in the commentary box is Lou Richards.
Mark is brought in down there by Logan.
But plenty good players at the moment, Fitzroy, playing well all over the ground.
Footscray, on the other hand, probably only about 3 guys that have really put in. Logan from right half forward with the breeze behind him, lobs it into the goal square, done in front. Or is it that's out of bounds? Fitzroy fans not happy with that decision. Scott didn't hold it long enough. Boundary throw in. Dunn contesting with Scott. Won by Dunn. Thumps it away. Clear. Well, Fitzroy player nearly had his head pulled off, but he's held the ball too long, says the umpire, and Royal will get a free kick. Or is it going to McKenna? No, Royal will take it. Royal, right back pocket. Shocking kick. Carlson takes the mark.
Like played a fair game too, Pete.
He has. Lee Carlson, left half forward flank, a long way from goal. Conlan leading superbly in front of Brian Cordy. Vicky Conlan, 30 metres out from goal, has kicked 4. All of those came in the second quarter. Conlan from a slight angle, shoots at goal. Looks pretty good from here. A goal, 5 goals for Vicky Conlan. Fitzroy on fire at the Junction Oval on 7th big league. It's 12-6-78 to 5-6-36.
And things not looking too good for Footscray at the 6.5-minute mark of this third quarter. They've already kicked 3 goals for the quarter, Fitzroy. And we've only been going, as I said before, just over 6.5 minutes. So they're well on top. Conlan 5 goals on the board.
He's certainly the danger player at the moment. Beasley hasn't been able to get a kick so far at the other end of the ground.
Well, their attack is bad because Beasley's has been put out of business by Pert, knocked out by Purser. Ball finally kicked back by Harris towards the half-forward line for Fitzroy, knocked on by Roos. It's Kennedy going after it now at centre-half back. Over it goes now to Callan. Another hand pass back to Sewell, the ball out wide. They're going the long way around. Up goes Edwards and takes a good mark. Now, he started off very well in the first 10 minutes of the first quarter, taking 3 marks. And, of course, the ball driven down there towards that half-forward line. Beasley got his hands, but couldn't hold the mark. Thornton's in there, and there's plenty of players stacking up there, and the umpire's going to ball it up. A ball up about 40 metres out from the Footscray goal. And, boy, do they need one now at the moment. Rendell, the tap down. It's McKenna trying to crash through the pack, but he had no hope, the little fella, that time, and the umpire will ball it up. Getting a little dark here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get some rain before it's finished here today. Back to Carlson. Got a million kicks too, and there's a chance now for Purser to take an easy mark out there on the centre wing position. Long kick up there towards Jimmy Edmund in the front posse, but he's swamped there by 3 Fitzroy players. It finally comes out to Paris, and they're doing it pretty easily down there in defence. But there's been a fine example set down there by Pert as we see Kennedy drive the ball back to Pert, and Beasley again. He's got a mark! And this is the Footscray crowd saying hooray, but by golly, he's been under plenty of strain. And you can't knock him because I'll tell you what, he's kicked 24 goals for the season. You've got to have 1 day off. This is his first kick for the match, and that came at the just over the 8, or just on the 8.5-minute mark of the third quarter. Now he's going for his first goal. Pert on the mark, giving plenty of cheek there too, and the crowd starting to give him the run as he comes in there. The Fitzroy supporters, of course. Well, he missed that.
Geez, look at the wind take it.
And the wind took it all the way around there and put it through for 1 point. So it's 12 goals, 6-78. Fitzroy to Footscray, 5-7-37.
Simon Beasley's first kick resulting in 1 behind. Look at that kick almost to the centre of the ground. Hawkins takes the mark. In fact, you can see he's right at the circle.
I'll tell you what, they're pretty fickle football supporters, aren't they, after that?
Drop off you very quickly, don't they? Missed by Rendell. Have an off day, and they don't want to know you.
Well, he's had a fine season so far. Well, he's sitting on top of the league ladder. Means something, doesn't it?
He was until Saturday, of course.
Well, that's right. But still, he's been a pretty good player this year. So he's a brilliant player when he's going well too, Pete.
As you said, you're entitled to an off day. We all have them. Lewis Osborne's kick comes out towards Carlton, and as you mentioned earlier, Lou, he's been a pretty good player, Carlton. He'll get a free kick here. 13 kicks to Lee Carlson, who hooks it across towards centre field. Neil Cordy clashes out there with Purser. Kennedy's been a triumph at Footscray. In fact, I'd say he'd be about their best player. Kennedy, long shot at goal. Beasley this time, surely. No, beautiful defence by Pert again. Rendell's best on the ground. Kurt is a short half head behind him.
Certainly playing a great game down there, isn't he?
He is. Short pass. They can come unstuck, but when you're having a day like he is, they don't. Laurie. Out to Les Parrish. Parrish is at right half-back flank. In towards centre field. Wilson, a bump ball, no mark, play on. He does just that over towards Pekin, the new player. Short pass is a beauty to Roos. Roos in the forward pocket. Will certainly get the distance. The breeze right at his back. 40 in the hands of the trainers. Nice old whack on the side of the head, I think. Back with Roos, though, as he shoots at goal. And thump through for one behind. Put that down as rushed. 12-7, 79 to 5-8, 38. So that's a difference of 41 points in favour of Fitzroy. Dunn will bring the ball back into play. Hanson will come back onto the ground, and Cordy will go off through the interchange area.
Just on the 11-minute mark as Purser takes the mark. He gets away from Rendell. It's a long hand pass, a bit too long for Gallett. He's lost it. Now there's a hand pass coming out from Laurie over to Superbird. A long kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick, but it's off target, and it's finally through and out of bounds. Out of bounds right against the point post, deep in Fitzroy's attacking zone. Well, they've certainly played well since about the 20-minute mark of the first quarter, when they looked pretty crook up until then. 12-7 to 5-8 in favour of Fitzroy. The ball knocked out of bounds again. It's out of bounds about 30 metres around from the Fitzroy goal. Well, I think we're getting a little bit of rain at the moment. The umbrellas are up. We forecast that. Well, hard to forecast rain in Melbourne. I'll tell you, I've got to be with the Weather Bureau to do that, as the ball is picked up by Barwick. A shot at goal. He's put it through for a goal. That's his first. And of course, they move on now to 13 goals, 7-85 to Footscray, 5-8, 38. And this is more like their form. They've lost their first 3 games. We see Edmund kicked the ball high back over the half-forward line. A chance for Edwards to mark, but he fumbled that one. He has a bit of a scrimmage there as the ball finally comes out here to Royal. He can't pick it up. Knocked on beautifully by Carlson. A hand pass coming back to Loeb. There's a chance now for Wallace to drive it deep into attack, but there's Pert in the way. Far too good a game for Beasley.
Well, he's my vote at the moment, the best in the ground honours, I can tell you that.
Well, he's certainly the best team effort so far, isn't it?
That's right, this is young Pekin. Hand pass is on to Parrish. Parrish at centre field. Fitzroy playing all over Footscray at the moment. His kick up towards half-forward. That's a nice old nudge in the back. Rendell should get the free kick. Back Rendell about 40 metres out from goal and directly in front. Rendell playing his first game this year. They get Serafini back. They'll be back to something like full strength. Serafini a few weeks off yet, I understand. You won't get him full back, I tell you. Rendell, shot at goal, maybe slightly off target. I'll wait on the goal umpire. One behind, he says. And at the 13.5-minute mark, it's 86 to 38 in Seven's match of the day from the Junction Oval. Egan will bring the ball back into play for Footscray, who are doing all the defending this quarter. Dunn and Rendell. Dunn takes the mark. Dunn at right half-back flank. Former Richmond player. Dunn to centre wing. His first mark for the day results in a mark to Hanson. On it goes to Edwards, who took some good grabs in the first quarter. Edwards at right half-forward flank. A shot at goal from 35 metres out. Pert again. Beasley runs into trouble. Caught. Play on, says the umpire. Fitzroy defending desperately. Wilson takes the hand pass from Osborne. Rickman, he's kicked 2. A pass out in front of goal. No one there. It's too long. Carlson off the ground. A chance for Purser. No one to give it to. The big ruckman looking for someone going past. Now it's Wallace. Wallace a shot at goal. Will be close. Beasley at the back and marks. Play on.
Golly, that was a mark all the way, I reckon.
So do I.
Oh, that's tough on him. When you're having a dirty day, you're having a dirty day.
Let's watch it again.
Oh, I'd pay that a mark.
Yes, certainly would have done that. Anyway, the ball comes back into play, back towards centre field. Things going Fitzroy's way. Parrish goes for the hand pass to Scott.
And Scott's kick is a long one down there to Rendell and Dunn. Rendell got his hand, so he really marked it. Now Dunn's got it. They're both messing about. They can't get clear. Barwick goes for a wild hand pass. This could be goal number 6 for CONLAN. It's a long shot. It's coming around beautifully. It's goal number 6 for CONLAN. And Fitzroy now move on to 14 goals, 8.92 to Footscray, 5.9.39. It was a great kick by the Tank.
It certainly was. Let's watch it in replay.
Barwick gets it out, and Conlon with a right foot snap, and it was a long snap too, about 45 metres through, right through the middle.
Robbie Walls might have been unhappy had he missed it because Roos was on his own in the goal square, Lou.
Well, they're all right when they come off, Pete. We're back to the centre now.
92 to 39 on Sevens Big League. Fitzroy in this quarter have kicked 5 goals.
Just on the 16-minute mark of the third quarter as the ball's tapped down. Carlson coming across, couldn't pick it up. Finally driven down there by Burt towards the forward pocket. Burt in front of Beasley's kept him down to 1 kick so far. The ball goes after it again. He won't give it. He's got him, Beasley, but he finally gets the ball back. And down goes Osborne. The umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Burt, I think. It might be Osborne. 15-metre penalty. Osborne drives the ball well over the half-forward line. Quinton in front. And they're playing with a lot of confidence now, Fitzroy. He's about 60 metres out. He might go for the long kick here. Let's see what he does. He decides to get around his opponent. Now he's going to have a kick at the goals. He was knocked out. He kicked the ball. It might be a free kick down the field. I think the umpire spotted it.
Much doubt about that.
And Purser, the man in trouble there. The umpire going across the turn to Purser.
He's gone.
He's gone. Well, I didn't quite see that because I was watching the ball down the ground.
I did.
So he's collected him.
Did he what?
And the free kick will go to Fitzroy about 20 metres out from goal directly in front. Bernie Quinlan still stunned. And was sitting next to his wife at lunch too, Cheryl. She'd be a bit upset about that.
Let's watch it again.
Oh, just caught him, and that's all. Knocked him down. So the free kick to go to Matt Rendell. Only about 50, somebody else. Matt Rendell not taking the chance. So it'll go to Mickey Conlon for goal number 7. Pretty smart move on the big ruck, but they don't usually think as quickly as that, but he has. I'm sorry about that to all you ruckmen. Listen to this direct tele. Watch this direct telecast.
Bernie doesn't look too good.
No, he was stunned okay. Mickey Conlon going for goal number 7. Well, anybody could have grabbed that one because there were plenty of Fitzroy players around. There it is. And that's his 7th goal. And of course, Fitzroy doing it easy now. Fitzroy 15 goals, 8.98 to Footscray, 5.
They kicked the first 3 goals to lead at quarter time, but after that it was all Fitzroy. 24 points at half time, 58 at 3/4, and they finally won the match by 70 points. Looking at the stats in the game, they had 40 more kicks, 23 more hand passes and 13 more shots at goal, as I said, for a victory of 70 points. Instrumental in that victory was Mickey Conlon. He finished up with 10 goals, and I spoke to him in the Fitzroy rooms after the match.
Mick, congratulations on your game.
Thanks very much, Peter.
Is that your best effort?
Yes, it's the most I've ever kicked, yes.
Why today?
Well, just, you know, you never sort of can say you're going to go out and kick 10, but I was just desperate in need of a good game after playing poorly last week, and, you know, the whole side in general has been down, so we were just desperate for a win, especially here at the Junction Oval in front of our home crowd.
From your point of view, what made the difference today?
We all worked together as a team today, and that made the difference.